Look, my grandmother, when she started at 30, she had nothing. And she used to literally save 50 cents a week and put it in a coffee can.
Wow.
And at the end of the year, she took that coffee can down to a brokerage firm and started investing in stocks. That's what changed the entire destiny of my family.
Wow.
Was that my grandmother at 30 with no college education, working at Gimbel's department store, Milwaukee, Wisconsin, got tired of being poor. There's some people watching today that are there, right? They're listening, they're watching this or they're listening to this, and they're tired of being poor. My grandmother was frustrated. And she came home and said to my grandfather on her 30th birthday, Jack, this is not working. Like, and when you're the guy and you hear that, you're like, what do you mean this isn't working? And my grandfather said, what's not working? And she said, we're broke. We don't have any money. And, you know, to my grandmother's credit, she decided to do something about it. And so she literally brown bagged her lunch. Every day, she brown bagged her lunch so she could save that money and go invest. She didn't become rich overnight. She built wealth over her lifetime.
Yeah.
I always say it's decades, not days. People who try to get rich quick stay broke long.
It's true.
It's like, show me those banner ads on how to get rich quick and I'll show you a way to stay poor forever.
Right.
So my grandmother realized, like, you invest in great American companies and you just keep investing and you leave it and you leave it and you leave it. And she helped me buy my first stock at age 7 at McDonald's.
Wow.
And that was 7 years old. It was like she taught me 3 lessons about money at 7 that to this day I still teach, which I can share with you.
What's that?
So at 7, we're sitting at McDonald's and she says, you know, David, you can get rich at McDonald's. And I looked at her, I'm like, Grandma, I'm eating my cheeseburger and my French fries and I have my apple pie. I said, what are you talking about? And she's like, I'm not having you getting a job here. She's like, see those people over there? They're working for what's called minimum wage. And I think back then minimum wage was like $1.
Nothing.
And she said, it's very hard to make a living on minimum wage. She said, then there's people like you right now, like all these people are coming here and they're eating and they're spending money. That's called a spender. And she said, then there's some people who own this place and owners get rich. And she said, and I love to play Monopoly at 7. That was my thing. I'd go to my grandmother and she'd play Monopoly with me. And she said, I'm going to teach you how to play Monopoly for real. And she took me home that day. She opened up the Wall Street Journal. She circled MCD. That's the symbol still to this day for McDonald's. And she said, here's how much McDonald's is. She put me in front of a television screen and said, watch the ticker tape. She taught me how to read that ticker tape. And she said, just call out the price on MCD. That's the price of McDonald's. And she said, tomorrow I'll take you down to a brokerage firm and we'll open up an account and you'll buy 1 share of that stock. And then every time you go there, you'll know you're making money from yourself.
Wow.
And that is a wow, right? And it's funny because I'm here in LA with you, but I just went to Disneyland 2 days ago with my son, who's 9. And Disneyland.
Did you buy Disney?
I bought Disney. That was my second stock.
That's amazing.
So like literally at 9, I'm at Disney with Grandma, and I'm like, "Hey Mickey, are you guys public?" Like, you know, because she taught me to think as a child like an investor. Now I'm doing the same thing with my kids. Now my kids don't want to own McDonald's; they want to own Shake Shack.
Right.
So my son owns Shake Shack.
Right down the street. So
a brand new one, right? My younger son, after Disneyland, was like, I want to own Disney. His older brother owns Disney. It's doubled. He's like, well, I want to own Disney. My kids own Amazon. So, you know, they're learning like I learned. Now, this stuff should be taught in school. Today, this is the school, right? Like today, what we do is another way to teach people.